This is such a quick and easy and tasty recipe. It's a chicken tray bake with some baby potatoes, courgettes, red onion, but you can use any vegetables. So first of all, let's talk about this delicious corn-fed chicken. It's Bord Bia quality assured, so it is. You have the Bord Bia quality mark, and it is fed in corn and maize, so that's what gives it that lovely yellow colour and flavour, and it's succulent. So what I've done, I've taken the legs off and the breasts off, and I've half the actual chicken here. So say that is a full breast and that's a full leg, because I have already one done, because it does take about 30-35 minutes to actually do this recipe. I like to seal off the chicken because you're going to get really nice flavour, but you can still do it without get all your vegetables, which I'm going to show you now. Your chicken can go on and your little dressing, but I think definitely sealing it off. And you know me, some rapeseed oil and a little bit of butter. That's what I think works really, really well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my just my little trivet or all the lovely vegetables ready. So we're going to red onion, and this is really important, if you can keep the little root on the red onion, and that will hold it together. And red onions are lovely and sweet, so they are. So kind of just sprinkle them all over the tray, just like that. A couple of cloves of garlic, 3, 4, doesn't matter, and don't peel them, which is great. And then some courgettes. So we're going to cut the courgettes just literally nice big chunks. Don't be shy, because as I said, this is going to go into the oven and it needs to roast off. So nice big chunks of the courgettes there, and sprinkle that all over. Right, so this is my heavy gauge tray, so it is. So part of my cookware collection, it'll work perfectly in the oven, and we're going to put our chicken in that in a minute, but I want to show you the nice dressing. So we're using some Simply Better maple syrup. Really good with pancakes. This is a 3-year-old balsamic, and then this is a really nice seasoning. So it's a spicy pepper and herb seasoning. So the company who produces this, the producers, they're Oco, and they're based in Athlone. Absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to get my maple syrup, and we're going to put in 2 of these spoonfuls. So these large spoonfuls here, and then we're going to use the same with the balsamic. So this is the 3-year-old balsamic vinegar. Lovely, you know, in salad dressings, in gravy. I've used it so many recipes. Lovely in marinades too. Lemon. If one ingredient works really well with chicken, it's lemon. So we're going to put some lemon zest in here. And then we're going to put a little bit of the lemon juice. So you're getting lots of beautiful flavour. So you could use, instead of the maple syrup, you could use some nice Irish honey. So there's a lovely Irish producer, Maleven Foods, and that's the honey that we use, and Simply Better too, and they're based in Kilkenny. So whatever you feel like. So let's put about half the lemon in there, using my reamer, and then we're going to put our spice in. So this is the red pepper spice. It really is gorgeous. So a couple of good spoonfuls of that. I'm going to put 3 in. These are brilliant. These spices are so delicious. Okay, so that's your little dressing done. That can be made ahead. Now what we're going to do is just do our potatoes. So we have our potatoes here, and we're just going to literally cut them in half. Just move that out of the way. So the baby potatoes, if they're very big, you can cut them in 3. It depends. And this is going to be kind of all cooked together, which is great. Now you can serve this with rice or a little bit of pasta if you want to. But I think the whole idea behind this is that it's quick, it's healthy, it's nutritious, and it's a one-tray bake. And that's what people love. So let's just sprinkle these all over the tray here. So lots of spuds there. We do love our spuds, don't we, in Ireland? Now, so sprinkle that all over, nearly there. And then we're going to put our chicken into that. So I've sealed off the chicken. It's still raw in the centre, because remember, this is going to go into the oven. So just arrange it, just nestle it kind of all around there. Now, one herb that I really like, you can use thyme. I have some fresh thyme or else some lovely rosemary. So a couple of little sprigs of this here. And then what we do is just literally kind of sprinkle that all over. It's a really nice herb with chicken. It's a classic with lamb, and with roast potatoes it really is good. So now our lovely little kind of dressing, drizzle that all over the chicken. And then we're going to put some oil and all over your potatoes. There we go. Now, so this is ready to go into the oven. We're going to season it with some sea salt, and then some lovely Irish rapeseed oil from County Wicklow. A good drizzle of that all over. So if you look at this, how nice does that look? It's really, really quick and easy. For me, It's that lovely corn-fed chicken that is absolutely so succulent and delicious. Then the potatoes, and you have the red onion there. So you can put in carrots, peppers, you can experiment absolutely whatever you want, as I say, without using, or if you don't want to use the maple syrup, you can use the honey. This needs to go into the oven, so I have the oven preheated at 180, and I'm going to show you now. We have one done, but I want to show you what I do is I baste it. So we'll just move this one here. You can see the little sizzle there and the way it kind of reduces, and that goes into the oven. So with a spoon, this is really important. So say about maybe 10-15 minutes during it, if you just get just your spoon there and just see what I'm doing there, just basting those lovely juices. So good. Now the chicken will definitely be cooked. You'll get that lovely kind of like golden brown colour, but that lovely stickiness and that sweet and sour, all those lovely flavours. Just one tip, just check the potatoes, just clean your knife. They're done. Once the knife can go into them, that's it done. And then what I'm going to do, this isn't essential, but just finish it with a little bit of chopped parsley. And you know, a dish like this, you can just place on the table, let everyone help themselves. Obviously be careful, it is hot, but I think there's something really, really nice about that. I'm going to bring it a bit closer and Mel will get a nice little shot. My little trivet. This is a great little piece of equipment. If anything comes out of the oven, and you don't want to put it on your wood, obviously you don't want to do that. But I'm not even going to present it on the plate. I think it just looks so nice. So this is the breast, this is the drumstick, this is the chicken thigh, and the other part of the breast. That's what we call the supreme when the bone is in it. Your lovely potatoes, your courgettes, and you can experiment. And then that garlic, if you look here, the garlic is really soft. See that how soft it is? So then it sweetens up and gets lovely and sticky and sweet. But I think that's a really, really delicious, quick and easy family meal. That is my chicken tray bake with lovely potatoes, courgettes, and some lovely garlic and rosemary.